Hall. This will be the Wednesday, September 9th meeting of the Mayor and Council of the City of Roswell. I'd like to invite the Boy Scouts to come forward and lead us in the pledge. All the Boy Scouts. And if we'd all stand and face the flag. Who was that? Who was Mr. Hayes? Who was the guy you introduced me to? What is his name? And because Joseph Orlato with Troop 623 was here first, we will have him lead the Boy Scouts and leading all of us in the pledge. So Joseph, you're up. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And gentlemen, before you take your seats again, I'd like each of you to come to the microphone and introduce yourself.
I'm Carver Coleman, and I'm from Troop 40.
My name is Jack Bluth, and I'm from Troop 40.
Wait a minute. Carver, you have to stand up here until everyone leaves.
I'm Joseph Arlotto, and I'm from Troop 623.
I'm Spencer Jones, and I'm from Troop 40.
I'm Ray Stanton, and I'm from Troop 40.
I'm Brenton Trebilcock, and I'm from Troop 42.
I'm Isaac Kelly, and I'm from Troop 40.
I'm Jerry Kelly, and I'm from Troop 40.
I'm Rodrigo Marote, and I'm from Troop 40.
I'm Connor Ford, and I'm from Troop 40.
I'm Jordan Bothwell, and I'm from Troop 40.
I'm Alec Lyon, and I'm from Troop 40.
Alec, you were the last one to speak, so you're going to get to close this out. Return to the microphone. You thought being in the last you were going to dodge all of this. Come back to the microphone, Alex. Now, Alex, if you can tell the audience why you all are here tonight. You were told to come. Did they explain to you what merit badge you're working on tonight? Did any other young men know? Yes, sir, come forward. You've raised your hand. Alex, you get bumped. Come forward to the microphone and tell us why you're here tonight.
Working on communication and citizenship in community.
Communication and citizenship in the community. And I have forgotten what the requirements for the communications merit badge were. I know the citizenship.
You're supposed to do the different points of view.
Different points of view. Well, I hope you all will follow the city election where we'll have lots of different points of view. You're welcome here tonight. I would encourage y'all to stay in Boy Scouts. It's a great program. Councilman Orleans is not here tonight. Councilman Orleans. Councilman Orleans is an Eagle Scout who was in the Boy Scouts in Michigan. And I'm proud to say that I was an Eagle Scout with Troop 87 here at Roswell, Georgia. It's good to have you here tonight. Gentlemen, if you'll take your seats, good to have you. Let's have a hand for the Boy Scouts. Alex, go tell him on the microphone Alex's excuse. Come back. You have to. You gave me the excuse. Come back and Alex, I apologize. Alex is new to Boy Scouts tonight, so I do this to my council too when it comes to public speaking. It's sort of sink or swim. The best way to learn. I was at Congressman Price was giving advice to my interns last week, and his Congressman Price's advice to people that want to get involved in any leadership role is to take every opportunity you have to speak in public, because that's the only way to learn how to speak in public. So the learning process has begun. You did a good job. Sorry to put the pressure on you. You may take a seat. Do we have a motion to approve the consent agenda?
Motion to approve.
Motion by Councilmember Becky Wynn. Do we have a second? Second by Councilman Orleans. Does anyone in the audience have any questions regarding the consent agenda? All in favor of the motion raise their hands. Passes unanimously. This time I'll call upon Councilmember Richard DiPolito with the Community Development Department.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. First item on the community development agenda is approval of an application for a precious metals and gems dealer license. And before we get started on that, I would like to formally introduce Alice Wakefield, our new Director of Community Development. We welcome Alice. She's a great addition to our staff, and we love that she's here. Welcome.
Okay. Good afternoon. This is a request to approve an application for a precious metals and gems dealer's license located at Holiday Inn on Holcomb Bridge Road. This is for an event scheduled for September the 18th.
Does staff have a recommendation?
The recommendation is for approval.
Does the council have any questions for Ms. Wakefield? Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I don't have a question on the application itself, but I am going to be making a recommendation, or I have made a recommendation to staff that we bring forward this information to Community Development Committee to discuss the need to bring items like this in front of a public forum. And I just wanted people to be aware that we're going to be bringing that to committee. Thank you.
Do we have a motion for approval?
Move to approve.
Motion for approval by Councilman DiPolito. Do we have a second? Second by Councilmember Wynn. Does anyone in the audience have any questions or comments? Any further discussion by council? All in favor of the motion raise their hands. Passes unanimously.
The next item is approval of a resolution requesting reallocation of CDBG funds from the Charles Place Waterline Project in the amount of $117,000, $117,627. Oh, no. I'm getting tripped up here. $117,627.69 to the Sway Branch Drive project. Sorry about that. Ms. Wakefield.
This is a request to approve a resolution reallocating funds from the Charles Place to Waterline Replacement Project to another CDBG eligible project, the Sway Branch Drive project, which is also CDBG eligible. The recommendation of staff is for approval.
Any questions for staff? Do we have a motion?
Move to approve.
Motion for approval by Councilmember DiPolito. Do we have a second? Second by Councilmember Orleans. Does anyone in the audience have any questions or comments? All in favor of this motion raise their hands. Passes unanimously. This time I'll call upon Councilmember Jerry Orleans, a liaison to the Environmental Public Works Department.
Stand-in liaison. First item on the agenda is approval for the mayor and our city administrator to sign a contract for the repaving and maintenance of the City of Roswell's transfer station driveway with Blount Construction in amount not to exceed $99,332.75, and also approval of budget amendment 451F-09-07-09 to move funds from the solid waste working capital to the cost center 451F solid waste disposal and account 541200 site improvements. And Stu is here to probably answer more questions about what that proposal says than what the whole project says.
Yes, sir. Thank you. This is in connection with the new contract we will enter into with CWS for operation of the transfer station beginning in December. When we assessed the condition, we determined that the paving on the apron and driveway into the facility was badly broken up. It was not something that we could hold the current contractor responsible for. We had asked for the bidders to include a price for that work, and they did. The price that was included in the bid, the lowest price that was included in the bids, was about $125,000. We felt that we could do it cheaper by contracting separately and through the standing contract that the Transportation Department has with Blunt Construction, we were able to secure this bid of $99,332. So we'll save over $20,000 and get the work done prior to the changeover of that contract, if you so approve.
Thank you for saving us this money. Does the council have any questions? Do we have a motion? Motion for approval by Councilman Orleans. Is there a second? Second by Councilmember Eigelhart. Does anyone in the audience have any questions or comments? All in favor of the motion, raise their hands. Passes unanimously.
Next item is the approval for the mayor and our city administrator to sign a change order with Schritt Contracting, Inc. to increase the North Coleman waterline replacement contract in the amount of $28,153.92. Stu?
Yes, sir. Thank you. This was a joint project of the Environmental Public Works Department and the Transportation Department. Following the water line replacement, the pavement was milled and replaced. The contract, the price of both elements of the project was well under the budget, under our original estimate by nearly $100,000. The reason for this change order is that we made a mistake when we prepared the purchase order and set that up only for the original contract amount, and in the operation of the contract, it's unit prices. So many, like $10 a lineal foot of this or that. Well, the actual quantities came out above what was the original estimate, and so there's an additional need of $28,000. We're still well under the original budgeted amount, so we recommend your approval.
Staff have any questions? Council have any questions for staff? Do we have a motion? Okay, I apologize. Question by Councilmember DiPolito.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Mr. Mooring, I didn't catch if you said this. Did the unit cost change at all?
No, sir. The unit cost did not change. Just the quantities varied a little bit from the original estimate.
Okay. Got it. Thank you.
Of different items. I mean, in some cases it was, amount of gravel, amount of curb and gutter replaced, things like that.
So we had a set unit cost. We just had lower quantities than we actually wound up with.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Do we have a motion?
I move for approval.
Motion by Councilman Orleans for approval. Do we have a second? Second by Councilmember Becky Wynn. Does anyone in the audience have any questions or comments? All in favor of the motion, raise their hands. Passes unanimously. We have a recommendation for closure. Do we have a motion?
Motion for closure.
Motion by Councilmember Becky Wynn for closure. Is there a second? Second by Councilmember Eigelhart. This is to discuss real estate. All in favor of the motion, raise their hands. Passes unanimously. We're adjourned. Good to see you all, gentlemen.